Hello. So, I'm bored. I haven't left my house in 2 weeks. There's a quarantine going on, a global pandemic. I'm losing my Like any other mentally healthy individual, I decided that I am going to channel my energy not into my excessive months of online school that need to be done today, but instead into excessively baking. I know you've been YouTube deep diving for 2 hours, especially if you're here, like, if you're watching this video, get up, do something else with your life. Basically, you are propped up on a chair in my textbooks, and I have really kitchen lighting. I'm filming this on my iPhone. This is a really bad angle. And yeah, very poor quality content. Let's get started. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is find the recipe. Done. I found this recipe. I should tell you guys what we're baking. Words are hard right now. I'm going to be making a simple cookie. It really encapsulates, what the am I saying? I'm making oatmeal peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. I decided that I couldn't decide. So, first things first, if you're making any cookie, you want to get out your butter and your eggs so they can be room temperature. If you just took these out like I did, they need to get roomy. Let's get our dry ingredients. Actually, wait a second. Sanitize. Dry ingredients. This recipe calls for, I can't read my own handwriting, 2.5 cups all-purpose flour. Wrong measuring tool. And then a teaspoon of baking soda. Does anybody else keep their baking soda in the fridge, or is my family just weird? Oh, it's right here! Oh my god! Okay. Oh my gosh, I forgot salt. Once you've mixed up all your dry ingredients, set that aside. Rule number 1, put your ingredients away as you go. Then you don't have to clean it up later. Okay, I need another bowl. It's like the worst part of baking. You have to clean up all your You need a cup of butter, which has been sitting there. However, it's not room temperature. I don't know why I'm making this video. Nobody asked for this. Are you enjoying yourself yet? Butter should just be softened. Oh I'm gonna have to move you guys. Hi. I know my forehead's cut off. I told you, poor quality. Put your butter in a bowl, and then you're gonna grab your sugar. 1/2 cup of sugar. Yeah, that seems about right. Grab a mixer. We just have a hand mixer, so you can put this in your big KitchenAid fancy rich people thing, but I have a hand mixer from Walmart. I'm just like waiting for my mom to come home because it's almost her lunchtime, and she's just gonna be like, what the are you doing? I don't know. So now that you've got that, mix. When it looks fluffy and creamed together, just stop. I don't know. Forgot the brown sugar. Make sure that bad boy is firmly packed. Like that bowl I should have smoked. This is, why am I filming this? Cream it together, you know the drill. Should look like that. Take 2 large eggs. Crack them in. And blend. When your mixture is mostly blended up. Vanilla that I almost forgot. Forgot vanilla. You know what else I forgot in these peanut butter cookies? Peanut butter. Add your cup of peanut butter. I'm wondering why it was so liquidy, because like I've made these before and I'm like, interesting that I don't remember the dough being like that. I'm getting peanut butter everywhere. Also, the recipe says 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, but I feel in my soul that I've always added 2. Yeah, that seems right. Now we can mix for the final time. Just kidding, we need to add the dry ingredients. If you're watching this, why? Woo! She's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Get it? Because oatmeal cookies. Now it's time to add the fun things. We need 2 cups quick rolled oats. These say old fashioned, but we're gonna use them and hope for the best. And because our cup measurement is all full of peanut butter, we're gonna do half cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a bigger bowl. Take some milk chocolate chips. All I have written in my recipe is chocolate chips. Yeah, that seems like enough. And mix. And regret every decision you've made in your life. These cookies are very messy, so you've been warned. Once I get the oats kind of initially mixed in, I like to just mix with my hands. So like, wash your hands. I think that's been my favorite thing out of this pandemic, is having to tell Americans that they need to wash their hands, as if that we weren't before, which is concerning. My sleeves are falling down. This recipe is pretty versatile. If you think it needs more oats, add more oats. If you think it needs more chocolate chips, add more chocolate chips. It's not like it has to be exact or they're not gonna do the cookie thing, you know? So much work in your stone. Okay, once you have it mixed, let it chill for about 15 minutes and I'll see you when we get back. It's been like an hour. Listen, I was building a house on Sims and I got distracted. The dough will be fine. Once your dough has chilled, it's time to assemble these cookies. And you're gonna preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I don't think I ever showed you what the dough is supposed to look like. You're gonna grab your cookie sheets. Now, a lot of people put parchment paper down. However, these pans are old and nasty anyways, so I'm not gonna do it. And then you're gonna grab one of these handy dandy things from Pampered Chef, and we're just gonna start scooping, y'all. When I make these cookies, I usually do like a heaping. You can't see that. I told you. Poor quality, that much. So these cookies will basically bake in this shape. They're not gonna really spread that much. So you wanna make sure that you flatten them a little so you don't just have a giant ball of dough. I need a nap. When I started filming this, it seemed like a good idea, and then I just kept, and now it's entirely too much work. I put 12 on a baking sheet, and yeah, it's not that difficult. If you can't figure out how to do this part, you probably shouldn't be in the kitchen. Once you've got the cookies scooped out onto your pan, like so, just finish for your oven to preheating. Pretty sure mine's almost done. And then you'll let them bake for, it says 10 to 12 minutes original recipe, but then mine says 20. So just cook them until they're lightly brown but still soft in the middle. And now we wait. So this is kind of what you want them to look like. Nice and golden brown. One thing with these cookies that I remember is you want to try and transfer them right away. I know you're supposed to let them sit, but not with these ones. They are kind of a little hockey puckish. That's what they're supposed to look like. So pumped to eat these. I think the worst feeling in the world is when you have the munchies for sweet stuff, but normally you don't like sweets, so you always buy salty things. And then that one time that you want something sweet, you don't have anything sweet. So what's your guys' theory on this quarantine? I personally believe it was the government trying to stop us from enjoying our entire month-long 420. They knew we would be too powerful. There's no way you'd be able to stop all of us. Warning you, they make a mess. And it's kind of one of those things, you know, you have to decide. Do you want to eat a cookie or want to be a little bitch about a few crumbs? Choice is yours. So I'm just gonna repeat the process, assuming I'll only fill one pan with the amount of dough. And yeah, so that would mean this yields 36 cookies. If you f***ed up, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not there to criticize you, I'm on the internet. That is my easy peasy lemon squeezy oatmeal peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. If you enjoyed this video, there might be more in the future. I don't know. Bye!